Hey, so we're back with Verdun. It's been a long while. I haven't uploaded videos since last year. Mainly because larger YouTubers have kind of taken this game over, and my videos stopped getting views whatsoever, so I stopped doing it. I'm going to see how this video does, and this will be a determining factor on if Verdun returns to the game, or the channel. We are the Belgians. So we have a Mauser Model 1899 carbine, or a Shawshat and a Browning 1900, or a Benet Merci and a Ruby. Oop, didn't mean to choose the rifle there. I don't know if this game has gotten any updates since I last played, so... This is the first, well, I don't think it's the first World War I FPS. I think there's actually a really old one from like the early 2000s or late 90s. Oh, bull crap. Man, I have not played this game in a while. I have no idea how good I'm gonna do. And sounds seem to be really loud. I don't know how they are. This isn't like recording with the Elgato where it shows me the sound levels. I'm recording with Fraps, you know, so I don't have any sound levels or anything. It's just straight recording. I know this game has been filled with mainly just clan members, like those are the only people playing, or they were last year. I don't know if the game has had a better community since then, or more community members. But I remember it was like any change that would hurt the way the clan members played, they kind of complained. Yeah, I'm gonna guess at that guy, because he just made 2 perfect shots. Yeah, I have not gotten a kill yet. Man, I have not played this in several months. So, don't expect, you know, good graces from me. I need to move up, but I know that there's a gunner. Up, I see him. I can't ADS. You can't ADS with light machine guns whenever you're not using the bipod. Alright, hold on. Oh, I'm doing bad. Wow, that guy Geo is 30 and 2. Yeah, I'm gonna say he's a clan member, maybe. Or guild group. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. Keep trying to get over here, and that guy keeps killing us. He's in a good spot. The good thing about the Shawshat is it can be hip-fired. The Benet Merci cannot be hip-fired. Ah, god dang it. Alright. Problem is, hipfire is incredibly ineffective in this game with most guns. So, sometimes you can get good with it, but... There we go, I get the kills after, you know, it becomes pointless. It's better to stay here and annoy them than it is to try and run back. That's what I learned. I don't know if that's changed, you know, how much has changed with the game. Everything seems the same. And you can usually run around in their trench, because they don't expect you. You know, like that. He really gave me the headshot with that C96. That is the worst pistol in the game. The C96 is worthless. Like, the Reichs revolver is so much better. And like I said, depending on how this this video does in terms of views, if it gets like maybe 60 views at least, then I'll continue putting up Verdun. If it's only gonna get like maybe 10 or 20, then it's pointless. Hello. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't reload with an aim or C. You have to shoot it all the way. But you can glitch. Oh, and there's the mortar, Minenwerfer. I don't know if that's the big one. No, Minenwerfer 17 CMs is the big one. Because I think there's 3 different types of mortars. You get the small one, which explodes multiple times, and there's a medium one, and then there's a big one. But you don't get to choose. It depends on your rank. So, like, you know, the small one might be better to litter an area, but you don't have that because you're the most advanced officer. I have to sneeze, hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, see, you can't hip fire the mini C. Has more ammo, but god dang it. Mortars. I don't think mortars. What is that? 3 deaths by mortars so far? Yeah, they get you. That guy's a Belgian. You can see by their funny hats that they wear into battle. That's what we are, Belgians. I think that's the officer. Is that the officer or the infantry that wear the funny hats? We have the Ruby, which used to be better than every other gun in the game because it used to have no fire rate. Like, you could just keep clicking it as fast as you wanted, and it made it incredibly good. Oh, god dang it. Who's laying there? What got me? Car 98. Alright, we're gonna go back to the Shashat. I don't think this map's very good for the B'nai Mercy. And I'm guessing they're gonna take our trench. Maybe? You're, French? Yeah, it's French. Belgian. What? None of the shots. Verdun has a very, as I can see, it hasn't been fixed. It has a very bad problem with hit detection. If I remember correctly, someone did a test, and the arms and legs just don't register sometimes. Like, you have to get a center body shot for it to register, and that's not all the times. It's very random. Yeah, it's like you're just firing a bunch of blanks sometimes. And a lot of times, a lot of the people that play this, there's mainly 2 types of people. Either they have a really slow reaction time, and they can't react at all, or they have an incredibly fast reaction time. Now, I used to be in that category of the very fast. Well, I guess I'd just call them medium. And there's also input lag. There's input lag after running. Like, I think it's deliberate. Like, after running, there's a certain delay before you can shoot your gun, which always annoyed me. So, oftentimes it's better, unless you're going to the trench, it's better to walk. Like, I learned to never walk when you're in the enemy trench. That's a simple rule. Because that way you'll always be ready, because most people tend to run. Man, these people know immediately where to shoot. Like, these are people who've been playing the game continuously. Like, it used to be like that. I preferred when everyone was bad at this game. It was a lot more fun. You know. Until you get Zab. I remember Zab. I played with him a couple times. He's like, I think, the best player, maybe the second best. He's one of the best, within the top 5. often gets accused of cheating, because... But he doesn't cheat, he's just really good. You know those people. Some glitchiness going on outside the map there. Shot's a pretty good light machine gun in this game, mainly because you can run with it and it can be hip fired. You know, most other light machine guns seem to have the problem of you either can't hip fire it, like the Benaimer C, you can't run with it, like I believe the most German ones, you can't run with them. Or, yeah. Again, they're in that spot. The best thing to do is try to come around, like, outside the map. Not a lot of people do that. I don't know if they lowered the time, so you can't do this anymore. Yeah. I don't think you can get around outside the map anymore. That's how you used to be able to get in. Like, you used to be able to run outside the map real quick, because it was like a 10-second delay or so. It used to be really a good strategy, because no one would expect it.
If you got any grenades, toss them.
Oh, there's that. Just want to make sure it's something. Where's controls? Just want to make sure I'm not talking this entire time. That's another thing with Verdun. I explained this in Battlefield, is two people are seeing terrain differently in Verdun. Like, on my screen I was fully behind that hill, but on his screen I wasn't behind that hill. I was above it. That's what happens. Yeah. Why are we over here? See, this is the worst spot to get in. The best spot is on the other side. Like, yeah. Problem here is being next to your team. Being next to your team gets you killed. Okay, then we just wait here for a good little bit. I'm just saying, being next to your team gets you killed more than anything. So the enemy team should be reacting to them getting in over there, should allow us to move here. Maybe. No, there's an enemy. No, thank you. I'm fine with what it is. Yep, see us. Yep, they see us. So you don't move from here. Wait till he gets bored. Gunfire! Oh my god, Verdun's input lag is just... Like, it's several of the reasons I quit playing this game is because, like, input lag, my gun just won't fire there. Like, I click the button, nothing. Yeah, there's good reasons to stop playing a game. Remember, when you're in a trench, do not run. I hate how they made all the guns now have input lag. See, I can click way faster than any of these guns, than any of these semi-automatics fire. They've ruined half these semi-automatic pistols. Because pistols used to be so good in the trenches, because, yeah, like, I'm clicking way faster than that. If you want to see how fast I fire semi-automatic pistols, I'll have a link to a video down in the description from back when I used to play Call of Duty a lot. It's me using double 44 magnums, and they look full auto. What did we change to? Oh, Canadians. Ugh, how boring. Alright, well that was awful. It's 14-19 first game back. It's not too terrible. I mean, it's bad. It's not 14-43. It was okay. Nothing great. But like I said, depending on how this game does, or how this video does, I'll bring more back. Just that Verdun just has so many problems that I know they're a small development team. I know they're like 10 guys and now they're working on Tannenberg. But like some stuff is just like so annoying on why I quit. You know, why I just don't want to play this game sometimes. It's like I enjoy it. I enjoy the World War I, you know, and how they're bringing the Eastern Front, and it's all authentic, you know, like near, you know, probably 90%. And it just went to the desktop there. 90% authenticity compared to Battlefield's probably, what, 60%, you know? Maybe a little bit less. Maybe. But yeah, I don't know, Verdun just, it needs too much work. Sometimes. Alright, bye.